All right, and boom. Ladies and gentlemen, what is up, everybody? It's me, J-Rod, the filmmaker, former film major, frequent fighting gamer from Philadelphia. And a lot has happened since the last time I made a video. The biggest thing, the most important thing is that we had the Super Bowl, and the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl again. So, yeah, very excited for that. It's a very exciting time in Philadelphia. People are going crazy. We're all very excited. Everyone is wearing green. Everyone is screaming "Go Birds!" Very electrifying time to be in the city, and there is that that brotherly love that people talk about in the city is actually in the air as of right now because of the Eagles' big Super Bowl win, and it was a great Super Bowl all around. The Eagles really we put belt to ass, as they like to say. We really did what needed to be done against the Chiefs. We stopped that three-peat, and we took that crown back ourselves. Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show was really good. It was amazing. It was so fun to watch. I'm really happy. Usually the Super Bowl halftime show is like celebrating an artist that is like in retirement or celebrating an artist that is pretty far out from the prime of their career. It was really exciting for me to see someone who is currently in the prime of their career get a Super Bowl halftime show with songs that like just came out, some songs that aren't even released yet, and some songs that were the record of the year for 2024. I think you guys know the song we're talking about. If you don't, go ahead and check out last week's video where we did fashion reaction to the Grammys. Kendrick Lamar was there, and he took home 5 Grammys for one of his songs. But all in all, the Super Bowl was great. One thing that they did lack in, however, was the commercials. The commercials were not very good. They were not very memorable. There was maybe one or two that, got a laugh. They weren't as funny as they have been in the past, and they relied a lot on, like, celebrity cameos that just didn't always hit. There was a lot of AI. There was a lot of like using AI in the commercial, but there was also a lot of commercials about AI, like AI products and things, which it just wasn't interesting. It wasn't fun. It is just advertising, so honestly, who cares at this point? They just want you to spend money that we don't have on things we don't need. But there was one ad that got dropped at the Super Bowl that apparently I missed. There is a new trailer for Marvel's Thunderbolts that came out during the Super Bowl. I heard some people talking about it, and I did not see this at all. I watched the entire show, but maybe at the time when this ad ran, maybe I went to the bathroom, maybe I was getting some food, maybe I was just looking away for whatever reason. I actually was kind of playing my Steam Deck during the beginning of the show, so maybe I missed it because I was gaming. I'm currently playing Fable 3. I wanted to play all of the Fable games before the newest one came out, and I'm on Fable 3, and I'm at near the end, so I'm almost done with that. I'm also playing Indiana Jones right now. I'm playing the last Assassin's Creed Mirage, and so yeah, I'm gaming a little bit, and I'm also catching up on some Oscar movies before the Oscars come up next month. But I want to check out this Thunderbolts ad. I've heard some things about it, and so I want to check it out. I want to react to it. Also, this is not the first trailer for Thunderbolts. I've already reacted to the first trailer for Thunderbolts, but it's not on the channel yet because I will be making a first and final video for that. So my first reaction and my final thoughts will come out in May when this final movie comes out, and I have seen it, and I can give you guys my full review. Also, last week we reacted to the first official teaser for the Fantastic Four First Steps, and that is on the channel as well, so you can go ahead and check out my first reaction to Fantastic Four First Steps. Too long didn't read it. I think it looks really good. Thunderbolts, I'm a little more torn on it. I'm not excited for it, but I'm not all in on it either. I'm kind of on the fence, 50-50. There's some elements I'm really excited about. There's some elements I'm less excited about. There are some characters I'm excited to see, and there are some characters I am less excited to see. So I think it's all going to be about the execution and how well this movie is done, and if it's a good movie, if it's a fun watch, and all of that. For me, it's basically just like the Suicide Squad for Marvel Studios. Yeah, so we're going to get into it now. We're going to see if there's anything new we can glean from this trailer. But without further ado, I'm going to get into it with the Thunderbolts Big Game trailer. It's in theaters May 2nd, and we'll see if I can't wait to see it or not. But let's get into it.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not coming.
Okay.
Who will keep the American people safe?
Okay. Bucky.
There's some big threat out there, and you are gonna help me stop it.
Wait, I don't think Sentinel is a threat.
Why, you got someplace to be?
I love that guy.
Hey, yo.
So none of us comply? So what, we all just punch and shoot?
I can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
Speed! John, stop! Where are you?
Hey, yo.
Everyone here has done bad things. You can't escape the past. Hey, it's like your mind is somewhere else.
So you can do something about it now, or live with it forever.
Arm in the dishwasher.
This could get messy.
No shit. You thought you were gonna be some great saviors? You can't even save yourself.
Ooh, that was Sentinel, I guess, that caught the
can't do
arm
this.
and ripped it off.
No one here is a hero.
Lena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes.
John, pick up your
why we
kid.
need
What
each
the
other.
hell?
Okay, that was really good.
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
God, thank you.
This has makings of team that can rise to glory. Bring light from the darkness.
Okay, I was like, am I tripping? I thought Taskmaster was in this.
This team can be the heroes on the Wheaties box
Heroes on the Wheaties
with
box.
a little giddy toy.
Alexi, have you
Wonder what the
slept?
asterisk is
Sleep
for.
when I'm dead.
I'd like not to die today, so maybe somebody else should be driving.
Well, damn, Alexi. Okay, so that was actually a good promo.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers.
I don't know how I missed the entire promo during the Super Bowl. But so that was good. That was fun. I don't think that Sentinel is the big bad of this. Like, look at this shot here. I don't think that that's Sentinel that's making this big dark black cloud over everything. Yes, it very well could be, but for some reason I don't think he's the big bad. I feel like Sentinel, I feel like there is already a threat. They try to get Sentinel on their side. He kind of beats their ass for it. But then I think in the end, Sentinel is going to come over on their side. And if that happens, that would mean that there is some other sort of threat that they need to take out with the help of Sentinel. That's what I think is going. Very well could be that Sentinel is the big bad, and the whole thing is kind of trying to get him to reform and come to the good side, like how a lot of these characters were bad guys who are reformed and came to the good side. And then there was Taskmaster. So throughout the majority of this trailer, whenever you see the entire team, you see everybody but Taskmaster. Taskmaster makes like 1 or 2 cameos in this. So I wonder what Taskmaster's inclusion is on the team. Like, is Taskmaster even really a part of the team? Or do they just come in as like a bonus? Because for the majority of this trailer, they are not there. There's a bunch of like hero shots of the entire team where Taskmaster is not included. But I'm really excited to see Taskmaster, there they are there, and Ghost. Because I think that those are 2 characters that I really liked that were heavily underutilized in their respective movies. I think the Black Widow movie was pretty good, but I think that I wanted to see more from Taskmaster, and so this might be that opportunity. And then the same thing with Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp. I wanted to see more of Ghost because I thought Ghost was a really cool character. The power set was really cool. She was really like an interesting character to watch that had like motivations of her own, and they just kind of made her jobber villain and then tossed her to the side. Also, you don't get shots of Sentinel's face in this. Maybe 1 or 2, but not very much. In parts like this, where I'm assuming that Bucky is fighting Sentinel here, and that's who grabs his arm and throws it off, you don't even see Sentinel. So I'm wondering, what does that mean? Does that mean that maybe there's something about his look or his design that they want to keep under wraps. Maybe we have Sentinel under the influence of some other entity, some other being, some other force, and maybe that is why Sentinel starts off as the big bad and eventually won't be the big bad by the end of the movie. This is all speculation, this is all theory. That's how I feel. I thought this was a really good trailer, especially like for a Super Bowl shot, because it really has that like hero movie motivational type of feel to it. But it's also, they turn it on its head where like Thunderbolts are set up as the worst hero team. You know, they're just a bunch of guys. They say it in this like, oh, we can't fly. All we do is punch and shoot things. Maybe there's a better team of heroes to call for this. But it is about them finding their own motivation to be their own heroes of their own story. And I think that's pretty good. I think that I'm starting to come around on it a bit. All right. Honestly, the only character in this that I am not excited to see is John Walker, U.S. Agent. I made an entire video about why I hated U.S. Agent's arc in Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I don't hate the character. I don't hate the actor or anything. I just hate the way that they wrote his arc in Falcon and Winter Soldier. I thought it was good in the beginning, and then I thought where it ended was bad because they gave him this like really soft, light, thin redemption arc. They made him do like the worst thing ever of killing a person in public in broad daylight who was literally, yes, maybe the person was a villain, was a bad guy, but it wasn't even the person he was angry at the moment. He literally found, it's like finding a henchman and executing him in front of the public. And then what became of that, they just kind of took his title ceremoniously, but I think that this movie is proof that like they didn't actually take any powers, they didn't take any they didn't take anything from U.S. Agent. He kept the shield, he kept the thing, he even got another job after it. So all he did was mess up his marketability, right? Like, he didn't even properly get canceled, and he straight up murdered a dude in a Captain America costume. I think that they gave him such a, like, low, and then the redemption arc that they gave for him was just non-existent. So hopefully this is a better U.S. Agent redemption arc than what they did in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And hopefully that they actually address some of those things from Falcon and Winter Soldier, because this is going to be, like, U.S. Agent and Bucky's first time working together since then. So yeah, we shall see. I'm cautiously optimistic about this film. I'm gonna see it. I think that there are a lot of redeeming qualities in it, and even if we don't get like a good redemption arc for John Walker and they still write him like an asshole, I think that there's other elements of the story I'm really excited to see, like Ghost, Taskmaster, Yelena Belova, Red Guardian, and Bucky all coming together to form this like weirdo team. But we shall see. I think the action is going to be good. I think that Sentinel is going to be really fun to watch in this film. I'm just want to see what the arcs are, what the story is. Is it just kind of like a busy work story where they just, you know, they want to show these characters doing cool stuff, so they just have them doing whatever? Or is it like an actual, like a good story? Is it going to be something that's worth watching and watching again? But either way, we shall see. I'm also excited for, you know, what these stories kind of mean for the greater MCU moving forward. Is Thunderbolts actually going to be like a branch of the Avengers? There was... Oh, he has a different shield. Do y'all see his... Wait, no, that's not a different shield. I think Sentinel just bent the shield. That is hilarious. I'm interested to see if maybe it is a different shield design, but it looks like I think Sentinel took the shield and bent that shit in, probably with his mind. So yeah, I'm excited for that and to see funny stuff like that, visual gags. But like I said, I do want to know what this means for the MCU going forward. But I'm trying to think. So like, we got the Fantastic Four, and we're going to see their implications into the MCU. Like in the new trailers for Captain America Brave New World, they do mention, are they going to, you know, rebuild the Avengers? Will there be a new team of Avengers? I think that they're trying to convince Sam Wilson that he needs to rebuild the Avengers and make a new Avengers team. And so maybe that movie actually comes out this weekend. We'll actually see if anything becomes of that. But I think that all of these movies are kind of like what's next. And I cannot wait for the movie that actually tells us what's next, you know. I think that's going to be it for this one, you guys. Let me know how you feel about the Thunderbolts trailer, and the way to tell me is to smash the like button like Red Guardian, spear the subscribe button. Like, Winter Soldier and kick the notification bell like Yelena Belova. And tell me in the comments, tell me through your likes and your views, how do you feel about the Thunderbolts? Are you excited for it? I think that I'm trying to rate how excited I am compared to all the other Marvel properties. I am nowhere near as excited for this as I am for the Fantastic Four, but I might be a little bit more excited, or at least as excited for this as I am for Captain America Brave New World. I think those two are kind of fighting for second place, whereas Fantastic Four is definitely easily first place by a mile. Also, the dates that these movies are coming out, so Thunderbolts comes out in May, and then Fantastic Four comes out in July. That's actually pretty close for Marvel releases. We usually don't get Marvel releases that close. Usually we have a beginning of the year movie, which will be Captain America this year. We have a mid-year movie, which will actually be both of these movies, Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. And then we usually have an end-of-the-year movie around November, but according to the slate, I don't think we have an end-of-the-year movie. We have a couple shows. Wonder Man will be coming out at the end of the year. There's a Black Panther, Eyes of Wakanda, which is an animated show, if I remember correctly, coming out at the end of the year. And Ironheart is coming out, but that's probably like middle of the year. So yeah, as of right now, there is no movie slated for the end of the year, and there are 2 movies in the middle. So they are kind of changing up how they schedule things, and I'm wondering why. I think there's definitely a reason for it. I just can't wait to see why, but I think that that's going to be it for right now. Also, Marvel Rivals just recently talked about how we're almost done with the first half of season 1, and so the second half should be coming soon. So that means that we're probably going to get Thing and Human Torch pretty soon, along with a bunch of other balance changes, maybe a new mode, and definitely like a new in-game event. So I'm excited to see what Marvel Rivals has for us. And then also, if you're waiting for a Multiverses video, I know that there is at least one person out there waiting for me to make a video about Multiverses. It is coming. The only reason I haven't made a video about Multiverses yet is because they haven't dropped something for me to react to. They've dropped a new season, so I could actually, I think the video will just be me talking about the new season, but I was waiting for like a video, maybe a trailer, maybe something like they used to do. Considering this is their last season, they kind of stepped back on their marketing for this final season. But I will definitely make a video talking about the last season, playing with the new characters, and a video just talking about Multiverses overall, some of the things they did good and things they did bad. So you can look forward to at least 3 more Multiverses videos before the game gets shut down and goes offline forever. Dun dun dun. But that is going to be it for this one, you guys. So tell me how you felt about the Thunderbolts. Check out the Fantastic Four video and look forward to more videos coming soon, including my Captain America Brave New World first and final video, which should be coming not this Friday, but next Friday. I got to play Mai in Street Fighter 6 first. But that's going to be it for this one, you guys. So tell me how you feel. Tell me if you feel me, and I will see you next time in another new one. Peace out. Then we had winning the championship. Then we had the Grammys. And then next week we're going to have the Super Bowl itself. So yes, a lot of celebrations. A lot of things to do. A lot of parties. But let's get into it. But yeah, congratulations to Kendrick Lamar. We'll see him next week when he opens up for the Philadelphia Eagles. Woo-woo!